Well, now this ugly mug isn't nearly as nice as that view, but you'll have to put up with me because it's Wednesday and it is time for Bible study. Now, I'm on vacation and we will not have our normal longer extended period. Let me sit down here. But I wanted to share a few things with you that last week in our in-person series, we tackled James, and we didn't get all the way through what we got through on Wednesday night of last week. And I wanted to kind of, as I said, tie up a little loose ends or just stress a little something. In verses 16 and 17, we're told not to be deceived, brothers, that every good gift comes from God. And we talked about that last week in terms of that if we're praying for God's will, the good things that He desires from our life are going to come to us. And the not so good things, the trials and tribulations, James starts off, James chapter 1, by saying, count it all joy as an opportunity to mature and to have wonderful things. But I wanted to talk about the deception part. Sometimes we get deceived into praying for what we want or desiring what we want. And I had a couple of things that I wanted to talk to you or show you actually as far as deception. In the world, some people, they just like to deceive, they like to lie, that's just the way that they are. They don't seem to be able to tell the truth. Some people, it's their job to deceive you. And not necessarily to lead you astray or to tell you a lie, but they want to show you something and make it seem very nice, very appealing. And that's what I want to share with you based on James 16, 15, 17, all of those verses that are around there. Is don't be deceived. Every good gift comes from God. And what God desires for us is better than anything the world offers, even though the world might make it look appetizing or pleasurable or fun. And what I wanted to share with you is that as I went to the store, we got stocked up on all of the snacks and the things that we were going to have in the room during the day, so we don't have to go out for lunch. We can just come up and grab a sandwich or grab some things. I wanted to make sure that I was hydrated. You get on the beach, you get hot, you want to make sure that you're hydrated. So I grabbed a few things of water. This is the first one. Some of you might know this. It's a mineral water. This is Pellegrino, I think is how you say it. It may be French, but it is mineral water. And as I bought this at the local CVS, all it is just sparkling mineral water. I like it. It keeps you from getting cramps, or it helps me, it seems like, when I work out, keep from getting cramps. But this is a fairly large bottle. It's plastic, nothing special about it. As I take a drink, it's got kind of a salty mineral aftertaste to it. And it's good. As I said, I like it. It's nice, but it was a little expensive. Around our parts, one of these things maybe goes for $2, $3. This was a little bit more expensive. Luckily, I didn't pay a lot for it because I had a coupon at CVS. But the world would have you believe that, oh, this is sparkling water. They give it a fancy name. They put that big red star so it sticks out on the label, and you might be deceived into thinking, boy, that is some special water, man. I need to pay a lot of money for that. And, as I said, I like that, so I was willing to pay a little bit more, but I wasn't deceived into thinking, man, I have to have that. But that's some people's job. Advertisers, they want to make things that aren't really that great. There's just water with minerals and a little bit of salt in it. They make it seem more impressive or nicer than it is. Then there was this bottle. This is it's called Liquid Death Mountain Water, and the slogan for this is "Murder Your Thirst." That's the Liquid Death, and it comes in a big can. It might look like something else, but I can tell you it is just pure water. It's mountain water. It's mineral, those kinds of things. This also very fancy labeling. It's got a cool slogan. It's decorated up and whatnot, but it's just water. And as I drink that water, there's nothing extra special about it. And again, the advertisers would want me to buy a bunch of that. They'd say, oh man, we've got a great slogan. It rolls off the tongue. It is delicious. It's cool. It's wonderful. It's everything that you could possibly need. And I believe a can of that goes for about $2 or $3 as well. And again, I did not pay for that or pay that much for it. I had a coupon. And then there's this thing. Just a little glass of water that I got out of the tap here. I take a drink of it, and it actually is smooth. It's cold. I had a piece of ice in it, and it's already melted. And I didn't have to pay anything to just turn the tap on. Didn't pay any extra for, to have water in our hotel room. That's just what it is. The world is a lot like all of that. We have something so wonderful and so free in the gift of Jesus Christ. We have been given a wonderful blessing, but the world wants to deceive us. We've been given a good gift, and not just a good, like an okay gift. We've been given the best gift there is, and that is the gospel message that God loves this world so much He's willing to die on the cross for us. He sent His Son Jesus to die on the cross, and that is a free gift. We don't do anything to earn it, and yet the world tries to sell us fun and pleasure and power and prestige and social standing and all of those wonderful things. And that comes into things like this. Sounds good, looks good. Oh man, it's been really advertised right. Oh, all of it. Look at the sweat on the can. It's rolling down. Oh man, it's just so good. Both of those are all right. But nothing beats pure, cold, cool water on a hot day. That's what we've been given with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Don't be deceived. We've been given the best gift anybody could be given, and that is forgiveness and freedom in Jesus. And for us as Christians, we can look to the world. The world can tell us, oh, look at these things. Look at this job. Look at this relationship. Look at all of this. It's a deception. Don't be deceived. The good things in life come from God and God alone. All the rest of the stuff, well, that's the world. And it's not inherently bad, but the world tries to take things that are sinful, that are bad, and tell you that that's what we should be chasing. It's a deception, pure and simple. So I want to encourage you to stay strong. Don't fall to temptation. Don't let the world tell you that something that's wrapped up and that's packaged really nice, or that has a nice slogan, or that feels good, or that looks good, that that's where it's at. Every good and perfect gift comes from our Father in heaven, and that best gift that we've been given is Jesus. It's a gift of grace, it's a gift of mercy, the gift of freedom, and that only comes through faith. So I want to encourage you with those words today. As I rest and relax a little bit to get ready for the wedding that I'm going to perform this weekend, I'd encourage you to rest a little bit, relax a little bit, take advantage of whatever view you're looking at, and thank God most of all that you have been given a free gift, a wonderful gift, and it is better than anything the world can offer. So you have a great week. I'll see you soon. God bless.